What's up guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Mike Sieben and welcome to the channel where we talk about everything Amazon FBA. In today's video, I want to talk about inventory restrictions, both on an ASIN level and an overall inventory level when you are an Amazon seller and operating your seller account via the FBA option on the Amazon platform. Let's get into it. As I mentioned, today we're going to be talking all about inventory restrictions, what they are, how they affect you as a seller, and what you can do to improve the flow of inventory and make more sales on your platform. If you guys like my content, do not forget to smash that like button. That helps out the channel immensely, and I appreciate it more than you can know. Alright, so we actually did our very first bi-weekly live group training just last night. In that training, one of the students asked, what are inventory restrictions? How are we currently restricted? And how does that apply to us as Amazon wholesale sellers? So I thought this was an awesome question and I cleared it up for our students, but I thought it was so good that I would make a YouTube video to explain it to you guys and how that's working both now and in the future when you're selling through the FBA program. So essentially right now, Amazon's inventory and warehouse fulfillment centers are just absolutely backed up more than ever. As you guys all know, e-commerce sales have absolutely exploded in 2020 and they're essentially just struggling to keep up. Especially right now in Q4, the sales are higher than ever. People are purchasing products for the holidays. So in anticipation to this, Amazon actually created a inventory index score. So this is something that's been around for a while, but actually coming into the fourth quarter of 2020, they essentially implemented something that said, if your inventory performance index is not high enough on the score, you've essentially now have limited inventory in which you can send in. So there's different categories in which you can have inventory. There's regular inventory, oversized, aerosols, and flammables. And essentially, if you did not have at least a 500 IPI score when Q4 started, I believe the cutoff was back in August, you essentially are now limited in inventory you can send within each category. If your IPI was above 500 and above that threshold, then you have unlimited storage, as normally is the case for regular and oversized inventory. I'm going to throw on the screen the different factors that go into IPI scores. So as you can see, there's 4 categories that go into it, and between those 4 categories, depending on how you're doing, Amazon generates you an IPI score. So the second restriction that Amazon is placing on inventory is ASIN level restrictions. So this means for every single SKU or type of product, you are essentially going to be limited on how many you can send into FBA warehouses at any given time. As wholesale sellers, we have the opportunity a lot of the time to just order on demand as many products as we need. So a lot of cases, this doesn't affect us and isn't too big of a problem because we can just order as many as we need, stay under that threshold, and as soon as we're able to send in more, we send in more right away. More so affecting private label sellers that are bringing products over from other countries in large quantities to save on shipping costs and all of those types of things, where they need to bring in thousands and thousands of a single product at a time and they're only ordering a few times per year. Now you have to find a place to store all of that product because you can't send it directly into Amazon. This is something that was rolled out a few months ago and it doesn't really have a time limit on it, so we don't know if that's going to open back up or what that looks like going into the future. So I just set up a little bit of a sample shipment here on my screen. So let's hop over there and take a look. So I basically just added a product that we have sold in the past and haven't sold it for some time. So the limit is still at kind of lowest limit that you can have. So as you can see, if we go to try to add 10 units in here, it's letting us, it goes continue, and the actual maximum is 200. So if we go 201, we're going to get a limited restock message. So this product exceeds the allowed quantity. So as we can see, we cannot send over 200 units. If we go 199, we're going to see that lets us go ahead. So if this is a massive problem for you, whether you're a wholesale seller, an RA seller, an OA seller, whatever that might be, and you are selling a product with super high volume and sells really well, you want to send in more than 200 products, then what you're going to have to do is find somewhere to store the other products. In the meantime, you can send in your 200 products, and then Amazon will actually pick up on the sales volume of your account. And as this ASIN starts to perform really well and sell out quickly, they will actually up that limit for that specific ASIN. So I've heard of sellers, more so on the private label side, that have pushed that limit on their SKUs, and now they can send in thousands. So it's just a little bit of an iterative process, and this is Amazon's way to make sure that people aren't just bulk sending in a ton of inventory and it takes something like a year or more, to sell out. This is their way to ensure that it's kind of inventory on hand is going to be moving quickly all the time. So really those are the two different ways that you can be restricted on your inventory limits. There's something to be aware of if you are a brand new seller coming onto the platform, or if you're looking to get into a product where you could move a very large volume of units. You need to pay attention to your account if you have restrictions on an account level, as well as each individual ASIN. And as long as you're paying attention to those, you should have no problem sending in products. I hope that you guys are absolutely killing it if you are currently selling on Amazon. And if you aren't, I would highly recommend you get started, as the beginning of 2021 is about to be upon us. It's going to be easier for Amazon sellers to get on the platform again, and the craziness of Q4 is going to be over. It's a fantastic time to start, and if you are selling already, this is a good time to sit down, rethink your strategies, and get ready, set some goals for the new year, and get after it. If you guys need any help, I'm always available via the Elite Wholesale course and program that I've put together. This is a very cohesive and put together course that I currently have in beta launch. Feel free to check it out in the description if you guys are interested in that. It's going to be great for sellers that are either currently selling and looking to grow and scale, or if you've never sold a thing on Amazon and you're looking how to get started, we can help you out with that as well. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic day and absolutely crushing it. Do not forget to smash the like button. That helps us out here at the channel, helps us get recognized as well. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you get notified every single time that I post a new video. Other than that, guys, take care and peace.